Hi all followers, welcome!
Hey guys, we are here to answer all of your questions that you asked us on our Instagram page, and we'll get to as many as we can, and we hope that your question is answered. If not, then you can obviously email me whenever you want. So let's get to answering some of these questions.
We start with the top ones. And of course I know there they are. Alright. Do you ever cheat and eat store-bought ice cream or chips or any other kind of junk food that you didn't make on your own? Of course, we're just human beings.
Yeah, I get this question asked a lot actually, because I do obviously cook so freaking much. I do cheat, but it's not all the time, obviously. And I kind of save up for a really special occasion. I don't think I'm gonna cheat just because I have a cheat day, but I kind of want it to be a special occasion, whether it's someone's wedding or like we're going out to dinner with a friend or something like that, or we're going to a special place. To be honest with you, store-bought ice cream is not something that like I even find somewhat enticing. Maybe like homemade ice cream made with like really fatty ingredients, but again, that's just my personal preference. And Ben also cheats. He's human. We're both human.
I maybe cheat a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and I don't see it as cheat. I eat what I want whenever I want, and if it sometimes tends to be a little bit more than usual, well, then I always try to like regulate it the day after. Maybe I will take in a little bit or like go down a little bit on calories that day. Maybe will not eat that much carbs or that much extra fat or whatever. So yeah, I don't even have any like special days that I prepare for cheating or whatever. I do when I feel for it. Yeah.
Alright, on to the next question.
Do you guys always work out together? Answer, no.
No.
We actually don't work out that much together.
The only time I work out with Ben is when he does his boot camps in the morning, and that's at 6 or 7 a.m. depending on what that is, and he's my personal trainer per se, I guess, because I'm with his group. But I work out on my own terms, and then I've been going to yoga. This is actually my like 15th or 16th day of my yoga challenge, and then he goes off in his own gym and does something else. So nope, we do not work out together.
Who makes up the workouts? Who does the dishes? Well, Vivian does her own workouts. I do my own workouts. Sometimes we can give it, each other advices and stuff. Who does the dishes? I think I do most of the
Yeah,
dishes,
Ben actually does it. I do a terrible job of dishwashing, so I kind of leave it up to Ben. So.
I usually redish many things.
Yeah. It's true. I'm the worst dishwasher known to man.
What is your favorite easy quick snack? Which one is yours?
Ben hates this, but I actually really like snacking on pumpkin seeds, like in the shell, they make a lot of noise, but there's something like I love about it. It's kind of silly, but that's my favorite snack. At least for a very long time. I just grew up eating seeds, but yeah.
And I actually don't have a favorite. I like everything, but okay, like let's say lately, I would say has been Quest bars. I've been eating a ridiculous amount of Quest bars, so that's I gotta say.
He usually eats 2 or 3
I can't
in
eat
a
just
row.
Yeah, exactly. I can't eat one. Well, I can eat one, depending, but sometimes it just. I don't know, if I eat one, I get these cravings, eating more. So I've been eating like 2, 3, even 4 sometimes in a row. I know
I'm actually surprised.
Nothing I recommend, but yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
How do you stay motivated and not give up with fitness/health goals?
For me, I just think about my life and all the things that I have to look forward to, and I just think about things that keep me going in life, and just fitness is a huge part of my life, so it makes me feel good. I feel like I can't get my day started unless I work out. So it starts out with a really good workout. I've been doing yoga, and then off I go to my day and do whatever it is that I need to do. So fitness is just something that keeps me going no matter what with my life.
Yeah.
But yeah.
About me, what would I say? I'm a little bit, like with you. I try to stay motivated by always, even if it's easy to compare yourself with others. Probably everybody has, their role models, and especially if you start training much, maybe you start looking at other type of fitness models or whatever. It's inspiring, but I always tend to be better than myself. Every year I always promise to always, be better than myself every year. When it comes to you know, the shape I'm in, the health I'm in, and everything. And of course, it's very much about self-discipline. And I think while you're getting into, you know, training and nutrition and everything, and you do it more and more and more, that becomes a habit and it becomes a thing. I mean, it becomes our lifestyle. And that is actually what we want to provide as well to you guys, because you will be so motivated just by doing all those things when you will start to see the progress that you guys doing and those type of things. So yeah, that will be my answer. How do you measure the amount of protein and carb intake you need? Well, I very rarely I measure anything. If it's not for a recipe or if it's something I just by curiosity want to see how much it is. I just go by, I don't know, by sense. How do you say?
By your sense?
No, yeah. How do you say? Like by your fantasy. I don't know.
Yeah, I measure it by grams. I do kind of try to keep it in my head as far as like, oh, I didn't have enough protein a day, because you're supposed to be eating at least 0.8 times your body weight in grams every single day of protein. And somebody who is very active and is even trying to build their muscle should be even having more protein than that. So that being said, I try my hardest to keep that up, and I kind of know in my head how many grams of protein I have a day, and it's like the most important thing for me is protein.
Just to say, we had several questions about healthy protein powder, what to choose. If everyone, I don't know if you missed it, guys, but Vivian did a super good video about
super detailed, and
like almost all. I'm not gonna say all the protein that exists out there, but very many. And the good thing was whey protein. It was vegan proteins,
egg white.
Yeah, exactly.
Between the two of us, I feel like we've literally tried every single protein powder on the market.
In the market, exactly.
Whether it's
in
natural or like really processed.
Yeah.
In the last 10 years that we both have been using protein, more than 10 years. So yeah, we both have used pretty much everything.
We can actually take another question there that's related to protein. Can protein powder make females thicker? No.
No,
I have no idea how. I actually heard several people that say like, oh, I'm gonna get too buffed if I take protein, or I'm not gonna be able to get leaner. Absolutely not.
Or
that are the building
fat.
stones of your body. Protein. You need protein, and it's the best way as well to get leaner.
Yeah, I mean, just make sure you're not taking like a weight gainer, which is gonna have tons of carbs and possibly even sugar. Just make sure you're having a good
or these I don't know, all these so-called meal replacement shakes. Don't put protein shake like all over those. Yeah, because it's powder.
Mean
no,
it's a protein powder.
If it's a pure protein powder, that's phenomenal. Don't mix it up with all these other shit that's loaded with sugar and all this chemicals and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, coffee, yay or nay? For me, definitely yay. It also has some good effects. They've done some studies that actually can help with losing fat, they say, some coffee.
I like coffee with half and half and stevia. Some people use almond milk. I like to keep my stuff basic and simple. Half and half is literally just cream and milk, and almond milk has a lot of chemicals in it, so I choose not to have that many chemicals. So again, half and half is the way I go.
What does your Costco grocery list look like? That's pretty short, actually.
Yeah.
You can take it. Frozen chicken, I buy the thin ones.
Sometimes if we want to get the fat-free yogurt there, but
yeah, the fat-free yogurt. Exactly.
I use yogurt so much. Sometimes I like to have a variation of the fat-free kind, and then my homemade kind at home, which is full fat.
And they had this wonderful frozen shrimps.
They were like baby salad
wild caught shrimps, already cooked and peeled. So it's like £2 for $9.95 or something. Yeah. And they were so tasty, and it was like,
they got discontinued, and yeah, we cried a little.
We hope they come back, and I don't know,
We hope so. I hope somebody's watching this that can bring that back. We're still hoping.
Should a protein shake be used as a meal replacement? Once again,
it can be.
Is it a pure? It can exactly. It can be, but I hate, let's say, those type of meal replacement shakes. Like, yes, you can. Shakeology, or what's it called? Shakeology, all those. Fast. They're just
they're just
effing rubbering. Sorry, they just take your money.
And they're very expensive, and I feel like it's a pyramid scam, half of them. And if you want to replace it with actual meal, think about what you're getting in a meal. You're getting a vegetable, a protein, maybe a healthy fat. So put that in your protein shake. Put some water, some spinach, maybe a fruit, and your protein powder, and then actually make a meal out of it.
And that will leave you much more satisfied.
Yeah.
Or
satisfied than just Shakeology.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, Shakeology, but I don't believe in your products.
No, but in general, just you can never compare a liquid thing with proper, real whole food that you will eat. You will, of course, be feeling more satiated. You say satiated or satisfied?
Satisfied?
No, it's satiated when you're, I don't know. My English is the worst sometimes. Anyway, you eat all those healthy treats you make.
Yeah. Of course I do. It's funny because say I'll make like a thing of like cookies, and the cookies will have like 12 or 14 for the batch that I make. I will probably eat 2 to 4 of the cookies. I will maybe like take a shower or like go somewhere, and Ben will literally finish all the amount, and then I'll come back home and I'll be like, what happened to those cookies I made? Or the next day. Yeah, he ate them and they're gone. So yes, I eat
most of her things actually, and they're gone pretty fast.
And before we were married, I used to like give them away to like the management team at my apartment and like other people that were laying out at the pool, but now Ben has turned into those people. Anyways, so
look at the squirrel coming so close.
Ben gets distracted really easy.